Hi Libra, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for June of 2020. This month I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Libra Sun, Libra Ascendant, and Libra Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months you may want to watch your cusp sign because your psychic predictions and messages could be coming to you from there. I do have people that have written me about that, so occasionally that is true for others. It may be true for you as well. So you might want to check out your cusp sign. So all that being said, Libra, now on to your June 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. Okay, Libra, the first card you have in your reading today is the Two of Cups, and this is two people that are fated, destined, meant to be together. It could be like soulmates, twin flames, but you can also have a Two of Cups relationship with you and your child, you and a dear friend or a sibling. It's a strong soul connection, but usually it is love. Some of you may be in a partnership with someone where there is some kind of stress and pressure going on between the two of you in June, and you need to come to some type of agreement or come to terms about something. I feel for some of you, there's been a great deal of anxiety levels that have risen in a relationship you're in with someone or someone you're very dear to or close to. And it could be because of the things that have been going on out in the world that was like creating tensions and stresses. Maybe if one of you couldn't work, or, you know, the business was shut down or whatever, there could be other things going on as well. There's also a focus on what communications is like between you and somebody else. Between some of you, it's between you and your significant other. It could be between somebody you have a really close relationship with that could feel like a sibling to you, or, you know, sometimes people that we're not blood related to, we're extremely close to, like family. So it's somebody you're really connected to. They could be wanting to change your mind about something. They could be angling for something. Like maybe they want to buy a boat and you don't think they should buy a boat. Maybe they want to leave their job and start their own business, and you think that's too risky, or you don't think it's a good idea, or vice versa. For some of you, this isn't going to apply to all of you. Some of you, there's like a real stress and issues in communication, but it's about like maybe different agendas, differences of opinion, different viewpoints, and I feel one of you, it seems like the other person, not you, is trying to coerce you or get you over to their way of thinking, or to get on board with some kind of big purchase, big change, big idea, like something that you're like, feel like it's risky or cautious, or you're leery about, or you don't have enough information, or it's just not sitting right with you. Some of you that are single are going to feel like you have a strong determination to make a connection and to meet your love, to make a connection, to have a love partnership with someone. If you're single, some of you Libras may get very determined about that, and that could be strongly on your mind in June. Some of you Libras, it's two old loves getting together again. Now, it may just be to like hang out. It may not be like to get romantic with each other, but for some of you, it could involve getting back together, romantically speaking. So the next card you have in your layout, Libra, is the King of Rods. And this King of Rods, I believe, showed up for Aquarius also. And the King of Rods is a fire sign person. This is either a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or rising sign. Could also be you, Libra, if you have a rising or moon sign that's a fire sign. you may feel like they're kind of going crazy, or they're not really of their right mind, or the decisions they're making are kind of like off the hook to you or off base. This could be somebody that's propagating and stirring up problems, like could be a boss, or it could be somebody you work with, could even be a family member that feels like they want attention. I feel like this isn't the first sign to get this. They're really hopped up and jumped up and nervous and worried and stressed about what's going on out in the world. It's causing them to be afraid, have anxiety, go through depression. But if it's not that, they could be stirred up about something else. For some of you, it is about that. But there's a lot of fears, anxieties here, worriment. They may have put themselves in isolation. They may not have felt well. Now, that's not going to be the case for all of you. But for some of you, this King of Rods could have had the coronavirus and is getting better. I don't mean they passed away, but they could have really had a big struggle with it, or they could have been sick with something else. But they're definitely worried, afraid. They've been struggling with something. Some of it's to do with fears. For some of you, they've actually not been well. If either way, whether they've been sick or not sick, they may be trying to like really anti-germify their home. Like, they could be sanitizing everything. I don't know. I get that energy around them as well. Okay, this is a different message here too. For some of you, they're trying to hide something. They're burying it underground. It could be something they stole. They don't want you to find, or they don't want anybody to find. Or it could be just something that they're trying to hide or bury something. Now, keep in mind when I read the people cards, they mean multiple people. So you got to listen here. This could be three different people I'm talking about. They may feel like their security is at risk, or they feel that there has been a security breach, and they could be worried about things that they've done, or things they want to hide, or they may feel like maybe it's time to start hiding things for other reasons. They're also somebody that shows up like they're taking a lot of steps with like stringent precautionary measures. So this could be somebody that is the governor of your state or, province. I don't know how that works with the provinces, who oversees provinces. I don't know. But like it could be somebody that's an official in your area as well. And I just want to add here, if you're interested in getting any of the most recent videos that I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I connect with my spirit guides over a variety of very specific topics and look into crystals and tarot cards or oracle cards or a combination, and give you more psychic predictions and messages, those links are always posted below in the description box down below this video in the Show More section. And those links are always on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos page, and there you'll see all the different video series and the descriptions and what cards I've used and how long the predictions are for. So I just wanted to say that here because some people don't listen to the end of the video, to let you know there's a lot more psychic predictions and messages coming from my spirit guides channel through me than beyond what's here on YouTube. So thanks for letting me say that to you right here. So the next card you have in your reading is the Eight of Pentacles. And this is, in the old ways of looking at tarot, they would have called it the card of the apprentice. This is learning a new craft, learning a new skill, starting a new job, starting a new business, focusing on attention to detail and learning the skill and trade. There's also financial blessings and abundance coming in here, because whenever the Eight of Pentacles the number 8 draws money to you. If you're working or own your own business or whatever, there's something where cash is coming to you in droves now. Maybe it's you sold a lot of things and now cash is coming to you. Maybe this is money that was owed to you from other sources. I don't know, but I get some of you have a lot of cash coming to you. And you're really doing things to secure your finances. You're going to put a lot of things under lock and key. Some of you are going to be putting it in a safety deposit box. Some of you are going to be buying a safe and taking cash out of bank or whatever it is. Could be gold, silver, jewels, cash. Taking it out of a bank or out of safety deposit boxes, putting it in home safes or putting things in safety deposit boxes. But like trying to secure money comes up here as well, or things of value. Some of you may be receiving an inheritance or like a big insurance payout, a big lawsuit settlement, a big divorce settlement. Could be winning money. I don't usually get that off of this card, but my guides are bringing it up. It almost is reading to me like more like 10 of Pentacles, and it's 8 of Pentacles. But I'm getting those kind of messages. So don't be surprised if you receive an inheritance or you win cash in some way, or there's some big payout that comes to you in June. And you're also going to accelerate and excel in anything that you're doing that deals with making money or working with numbers, figuring out things to do with finances, and any kind of like smart business moves, business deals, investing in anything right now, like what you like in the stock market, what you sell, what you buy, and other things too. Any like you're going to excel in the areas to do with money. And if it's not your own money, maybe you work for a investment banking firm and you invest other people's money, and you're going to be trading and making all these great moves, or that's what you do for your job. Like maybe you handle a lot of money for the company or for the job. You're going to be excelling in it in June. Next card you have here is 7 of Pentacles. So here you had 2 Pentacles cards in a row. And 7 of Pentacles is being tired and exhausted from your hard work and efforts and your labors, but gaining financial gain from your hard work and efforts. And anything that you were doing is or instituting involving work or money is really going to start working out. I keep getting all this investing. If you don't know how to do it yourself, then you're going to be hiring somebody that does know how to do it. You could work at a place where your business or company or your job involves hiring new people or training new recruits. And this could just be the business that you're involved in, or you could be one of the people that's responsible for hiring these new recruits and or training them. You're going to have a lot more leverage and a lot more flexibility at your job or with your finances in June. And it's going to be like you're going to feel the inspiration to give it all you got in June, because something about what's going on, it could be about what's going on in the world, or it could be just tips or things that you know, like this is going to be a real big time for you to make it. So whatever you've got cooking or whatever you think is going to be good to invest in or move your money around in or buy or sell at this time is going to be, you're going to be right on the money, and you could stand to make a lot of money in June and in the next few months after, not just June. You are going to feel like you have a lot of weight or pressure or burden on your shoulders at this time. But any trouble or effort or anything that you feel is burdensome that you have to go through, it's going to be worth it, because you get really good payout and benefits from all this that's going on in June. And if you have to do any work or make any presentations, you're going to find that higher ups and bosses, if you work for somebody else, are going to be very pleased with your work, with your efforts, or with any presentations that you have to do. And it's also going to be promising for you to be able to pay down any debts or pay off any outstanding balances or loans in June as well. So the last card you have is the Temperance card, and this is patience, This can also be, you could be the alchemist and God is working through you in what you're doing, thinking, creating, and saying. This is like a time where like Libras are really getting everything right. Like you are like the master alchemist. Like you've got all the right ideas, all the right attitudes, all the right ingredients, all the right solutions to put together to make things work out for you. And not just, a lot of it does have to do with finances and work, mostly finances, but it can also be in love relationship sense also, like personal relationships. Some of you are going to give away a lot of things. I wouldn't be surprised if you have a lot of clothes for donations and other things to donate. I feel like, and you may be even giving them away to people you love and that you're related to. It may not just be like, you know, to donate to the many different organizations out there. You could be also giving things away to family members as well. If you start any business venture in June or July, I feel it's going to pay off for you and go very well. Now, some of you may say, well, wait a minute, there's too many planets that are retrograde and Mercury is retrograde. That doesn't sound like a good time. Normally, I would totally agree with you. However, I always go by what my guides say, and for your particular sign of Libra, I get that it would be beneficial for you. It would pay off. It would work out well for you to do that in June. I also see you softening your approach, Libra, in the way you're dealing with somebody in particular or people. You may feel like, you know, gee, if I come at them too hard and fast or too bold and strong, that it's not going to work. So you're going to be pouring on that Libra charm and being able to, I don't want to say manipulate people, but let's just put it this way, to get some people to go along with your ideas and have some things go in your favor. But it's all to do with the way you present things and softening your approach in June. If you make any property deals of buying or selling property, those deals are also going to go very well for you right now. You may feel like your income and your financial life is really getting a very strong stabilizing influence over the next, it could have already been happening. Even during all this, you know, shutdown, it still could have been happening for you then, but I definitely see it happening and rolling forward. So let's see, the gemstone crystal I got for you for June was rose quartz. And rose quartz is a very pale pink gemstone. It often is associated with love. So let's see why it's good for you for June of 2020. This is a gemstone that's going to make you feel like you're home, you're safe, you're all's right with the world, like you're comfortable in your own skin kind of energy. So this might be a very strongly connected stone to Libra. It's going to take you into like a different realm, almost like dreamlike quality. Like I'm getting very Piscean energy for you. Even though you're an air sign, I feel like you're going to find like you're romanticizing things. You're going to have a lot of visions. You're going to see things in an idealized way, like dreaming, daydreaming, sleep, and vivid sleeping dreams come up here for you. It's going to help add this like lovely pink to your aura, and it's going to make you much more highly pleasing and attractive in appearance-wise to others. I don't want to say much more because you already are, but I mean, it's just going to enhance that, enhance your attractiveness and your sensuality, your mojo. It's all going to be highlighted with rose quartz. It's also a stone that's going to help keep you in balance and keep you on a real even keel in the month of June. So it does sound like rose quartz would be a very serene, peaceful, and kind of like dreamy-like stone for you in June, Libra. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. And please like, share, and subscribe. and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe, and you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. Now, if you're interested in getting any of the special videos I record on my Vimeo on-demand channel, where I post psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides about very specific topics, they are always on my Vimeo on-demand pages, and those most recent links are posted down below in the description box in the Show More section. And you can also access these links on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. You go to the Videos tab on my menu, you select from the video series you're interested in, select the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, as always, every month I do a psychic crystal reading. This month will be the psychic crystal readings for June, where I stop recording these videos here and go on to give you expanded messages and predictions for your zodiac sign for the month of June 2020. That link is down below. The other most recent links I have available are, it's that time of year again, it is the mid-year 2020 Psychic Tarot update, where I'm doing the Bohemian Tarot spread, which is 7 cards, to tell you what is going to happen, what I see, predictions and messages for the remainder of this really unusual year of 2020. That link is below. I've recently recorded my psychic crystal reading. I've recently recorded my career and finance, psychic tarot, and crystal readings for the next 12 to 18 months. I recorded them in May, so those predictions go from May out a year to the next May, or out until November of 2021. So if you're interested in seeing what's going to come up in your career and finances, you might want to check them out. And I did get requests, several requests for those videos, maybe because what's going on in the world. The other video link below this video is for the important angel messages for these changing times for each sign of the zodiac, where I used 3 different angel-related cards and gave you more deeper soul messages about what's going on for you. And there's also predictions and messages there as well. Also, the other link is What's Lucky and New for You, Psychic Tarot readings, plus an oracle card for each sign for 2020. So the What's Lucky and New for You in 2020, that link is also below this video. Now, if you would like to donate to this channel and help support this channel and the readings I do here on YouTube, I have a donation link below. And I want to say thank you so much to all of you kind people who have generously donated to me. I do appreciate it. It does mean a lot, and it is helpful. So thank you so much for that. If you would like to get more predictions and messages from me that you're not going to see here on YouTube, that I channel my spirit guides messages, you can also find those messages on my social media pages, The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use many different divination tools, different tarot card decks, different oracle card decks, angel card decks, animal totem decks, sacred geometry oracle cards. I look into my crystal. You never know what I'm going to use, and you never know what the guides are going to say. And many people find these messages resonate with them, so they may resonate with you as well. So please be sure to check me out on those social media pages. And those predictions are not just for the day I post them. Many times they're for weeks in advance, or a couple weeks out, few months out. You never know. So I hope all of you have an absolute outstanding month of June, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.